Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action represents, develops, maintains, and expands the City of Houston works. The City of Houston is the fourth largest and one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation faces a range of liabilities and challenges in the City of Houston. The following are some key aspects Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action shall abate in the City of Houston. Traffic congestion. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action addresses traffic congestion in the City of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action addresses traffic congestion as the City of Houston grows to manage traffic and reduce congestion on major highways and thoroughfare challenges in the City of Houston. Public transit. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action addresses Metro Operations public transit system, which serves as a large area but faces challenges in the City of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action identifies funds to expand and improve road maintenance. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action addresses many urban area roads infrastructure which requires remedial maintenance and repair services in the City of Houston, safety protocols, and accommodates accessibility for residents and businesses in the City of Houston. Hurricane preparedness. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action addresses the vulnerability to hurricanes and flooding. Infrastructure improvements crucial to reduce flood risk. Bridges and overpasses. Safety liability. Alternative transportation. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action encourages alternative transportation options such as cycling, battery-powered vehicles, and pedestrian-friendly infrastructure to help reduce traffic congestion and improve air quality in the City of Houston. Funding. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action seeks to ensure local, county, state, and federal funds for projects in the City of Houston. This includes local, county, state, and federal funds for road repairs, public transportation expansions, and other transportation-related initiatives in the City of Houston. Environmental impacts of transportation systems, air quality, and emissions as important to sustainability efforts in the City of Houston. Accessibility. Are accessible to all residents, which include those with disabilities, as a key concern to the City of Houston. Urban planning. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action coordinates transportation plans with urban development to create more walkable sidewalks, battery-powered vehicles, and other technology integration. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action develops and integrates upgrades of existing current technology solutions like smart traffic management systems and rideshare services in the transportation network to improve safety. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action enhances road safety measures in order to reduce accidents and fatalities on roads, which is forever the primary goal in the City of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Infrastructure and Transportation Plan of Action partner with city officials, transportation authorities, and community groups to implement comprehensive infrastructure and transportation systems in the City of Houston. Funds for infrastructure and transportation projects often come from a combination of local, county, state, and federal sources, as well as public-private partnerships. Public engagement and input from residents are crucial and shape transportation policies and investments in the City of Houston. Vote Sheila Jackson Lee for Mayor's Economic Development Plan of Action. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action encompasses a wide range of activities and initiatives to foster business growth, job creation, and expand economic opportunities in the city of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action, technology, and manufacturing industries in the city of Houston. The following is a closer look at Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action for the city of Houston. Business attraction and retention. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action attracts, retains, and gains new businesses efforts in the city of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action provides incentives and streamlines the regulatory processes and offers support to entrepreneurship. Sheila Jackson Lee's economic development strategies focus on the local economy growth in sectors like healthcare, aerospace, and information technology. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action ensures the requirements for local workforces and identifies the skills in order to provide support to train and meet the demands of emerging industries in the city of Houston. Workforce development programs and partnerships with educational institutions are important components of Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action efforts. Entrepreneurship and small business support. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action supports entrepreneurs and small businesses and plays a vital role in job creation and the economic vitality of the city of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic for startups in the city of Houston. Infrastructure investment. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action attracts foreign businesses and investments to stimulate economic growth in the city of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action addresses the international airport in Houston and quality of life. A high quality of life is essential to Sheila Jackson Lee's economic arcs, education. Sheila Jackson Lee's Economic Development Plan of Action fosters Sheila Jackson Lee